Hey everybody. So in response to the fake iPhone 6s Plus video that you guys loved so much, here's a real iPhone 6s. Now of course, if you notice, I'm on Apple.com because if you want any information, that's the best place to go. Because it's not leaks, it's not rumors, it's legitimate shit. Um, which they also have the keynote, which they have that link right there. You just click on that and you can watch what they'll tell you about the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus. Um, Basically, foremost and right off the bat, there's really no difference in visuals. It's the same fucking phone as the 6 and 6 Plus, just different features. Um, let's see, they have the gold, the black, and they also have the red. They call it the rose gold and the silver. But as far as colors, it's the same. But one thing you will notice is that there's no more gold for the 6 and 6 Plus because that's only for their flagships now. So the 6 and 6 Plus have reverted back to only black and silver, just like the 5s did. The 5S and the 5. The 5C still has the colors. But yeah, the new color is that rose gold one right there. Now, they pretty much they introduced the what they call the 3D touch, which is the force touch feature that's on the Apple Watch already, where you just kind of press on it, and there's a little thing showing you. You press and hold it, and you press it a little more, and it comes up. Well, so I guess in the inbox, it's a good way to open up at a quick view of your message without having to actually click on it. In other applications, it serves more like a right click on a computer would do, just on the iPhone. Another new thing is 12 megapixel pictures and 4K videos, which is great, but the screen resolutions haven't changed. The 6S is still a 720-ish resolution, and the 6S Plus is still only 1080p. Samsung, I think, went a little bit better. They had the 2K, but even still, nothing is 4K in America yet, except for TVs. So why 4K video? Who the hell knows? But they did also change the front camera to a 5 megapixel, but it's still only 720 video, which is limiting the hardware because 5 megapixel is more than enough for 1080p on the front camera, but they're not going to give you that. They're only giving you the 720p. I guess because it's mostly used for FaceTime, so they're like to conserve bandwidth and data usage, it's only going to be 720p. And they also have live photos. See, the 12 megapixel 4K live photos is a new feature. I didn't watch the keynote, but from what I get, from the gist of it, it takes a picture before and after you actually take a picture. So I guess post, pre and post pictures, if that makes any sense, which is kind of creepy because that means it's taking pictures of shit before you even say, hey, take a picture of it. But I don't know. And then, of course, the new chip is the A9 with the M9 motion chip, motion coprocessor. They're both. It's the A9 is still 64-bit, um, but I'm sure it's probably still just a dual core or something. For tech specs on the actual chipset and the real hardware in the iPhones, my biggest source that I go to is gsmarena.com. They get their hands on it first. They try to at least, and they always have the most up to the moment and most accurate information. And of course, I'll provide the website in the description below. Yeah, see, 64-bit, yep, just like the A8 and A7, up to 70% faster and up to 90% faster graphics GPU. Let's see, it's still the same size. The 5.5 for the 6S Plus and the 4.7 for the 6S with the Retina HD display, 1080p on the 6S Plus, 720p-ish on the 6S with 3D touch, which is just that force touch. Let's see, it still has the Touch ID and faster LTE, faster Wi-Fi. I don't know if it really does, but I'm sure they added more bands to it now. iOS 9. Um, yeah, I guess it doesn't do iOS 8. I'm sure if you found a way to jailbreak, you could maybe downgrade it somehow to iOS 8 or 7 or 6. Probably not that far down, but it comes shipped with iOS 9, which in my opinion kind of sucks because the beta sucked. Same accessories, the leather and other cases. It still has the lightning adapter. Um, Let me see. Let's look at the tech specs a little bit. Yeah, see the rose gold, that's the new color. They have 16 gig, the 64 gig, and the 128 gig. They did away with the 32 gig model. See, it's still the same size, still the same shit. 12 megapixel, oh, the 12 megapixel camera with 1.22, whatever the hell U pixels that is. Autofocus on both pictures and on the video. Uh, and now with the improved camera, it has 1080p slow-mo at 120 frames per second, which is pretty good. And cinematic video stabilization for both 1080p and 720p. But the funny thing is, the previous 6 and 6 Plus had cinematic video stabilization somehow. I don't know, but it's in there somehow. Uh, Apple Pay, same carriers, all that shit. Video, Wi-Fi calling, Siri. So there you go. So that's the actual new 6S Plus. If you guys have any other questions about what it is or anything under the hood, like I said, you go to apple.com. It's all right there. You watch the keynote. You look on the website. It tells you actual specifications, not anything that's rumors, because this is coming straight from apple.com. So it's straight from Apple. As well as their new iPad Pro, iOS 9, and anything else that you wanted to find out about. It's all on apple.com. Just look it up instead of looking up rumor shit, because that's all just that, rumors. They don't know for sure. But here, it's direct source. It's straight from Apple, so there's not any rumors. It's the real deal. And there's the box that it comes shipped in, whatever color you got. So there you go. Not the iOS, the iPhone 6S and 6S Plus review. The real iPhone 6S and 6S Plus. Right there. You got it. Boom. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to the videos. Continue support so we can make some more of these.